gonna go through this round and look at what I should have done, what I shouldn't have done, and what my thought process was in the moment. In my opinion, of course. I say this all the time on the live streams, but I tend to choose my operators on how my team plays. I love to solo queue, but I need to know, does my team like Russian? Do they like playing as a team? Are we all spread around the map playing solo? During the first 2 rounds, I noticed that my team likes to play as a solo team, so that's why I chose Knock. Knock is kind of the operator that I lean towards when I have a solo team, is what I like to call it. So all the other teammates kind of just do their own thing. We're not really working together, which is bad in Rainbow Six Siege, but unfortunately, you just get that when you're solo queuing sometimes. I've seen pro players like Atheno, Jinxie, Sir Pineapple. I've seen so many pros and creators say drone. Listen to them. No one's lying. Drone during prep phase. It is so important for you and the team to know what's going on if you actually want to take this game seriously. R32. If you know what that is, it's built like your GTI. Beautiful. I love the R. Now, I will say I'm very obviously a little distracted from yapping so much about cars. So I kind of accidentally found bomb. I somehow didn't hear them at all, probably because I'm too busy listening to myself. But I found bomb. I went into site directly with my drone. I recently just started this game was probably about 5 days ago from when I'm filming this, and I recently started to kind of keep my drone out of objective, maybe around objective, so then I can use it later for the team. I don't know if any other pros like do that, but I like to save my drone for a little bit later into the game if I'm able to. Think about how much can change during a siege game within the 3 minutes the operation can happen. So you're cultured, Hut. I like that. Because, like, when I
very long time cars, aiming
like,
at the camera.
Bad
panda, bad panda.
I'm not saying this is you, Hut.
I'm very distracted right now. Okay, hold up. We're already pausing. We're already pausing, bro. I'm very distracted right now, and this is the freaking streamer in me. I was yapping with chat, and I love yapping with chat, but I was way too distracted there. I could have easily been spawn peeked. You gotta be careful when going to, especially maps like this. You gotta be careful going towards the building. There's so many windows, so many doors, so many walls that they can shoot you from. But I gotta start being more careful walking up to the building like this. I can't be getting decked at the first 15 seconds of the round, bro. That would suck.
Had a lot of chat. What does Knock do? So Knock basically makes any cameras not see her. So when I use my gadget, not a single camera can see me, so it makes it very easy to push.
So, one of my chatters just asked me there, what does Knock do? And Knock is kind of like my solo person to play as. I will say Knock is like a downgraded version of Ashe. She's good for pushing, she's good to get into objective without being seen. Especially, as I said before, Siege is made for an intel-based game. If you're defending or if you're attacking and you don't have enough intel, that puts you so behind compared to the other team. Like, for example, if they have enough intel on you, like, 3 of your teammates are pushing this hallway. They're gonna be able to tunnel you, maybe throw a C4. They could do so many things to you just because of that simple intel that they got from a camera for 1 second. But right now, I am pushing this window here, and the only intel that they could get about me is, first off, I already destroyed the exterior camera behind me, but the only intel that they could have on me right now, since I have my knock ability on, is hearing me break the window. And even then, I should be able to hear them unless they are camping somewhere. But that's probably what I'm about to do. Watch, watch, watch. I'm probably going to start looking around. And I will say, I'm pretty bad about this. I just, like, stick my head in the middle of the open.
Nice and quick.
Okay, so I didn't even look. I just went nice and quick, as I said. I honestly didn't expect that from me because I feel like, especially watching my own streams, I'm very much someone who likes to take their time. And I feel like in today's Siege world, a lot of people don't like to take their time. It's more just about rushing. So I think I'm fitting with the times right now, but I feel like this play wasn't really me, and I don't know why I did this. I won't lie.
See, so like that camera can't see me right now, so I can just go down. Even if they get in the cams, they'll see nothing.
But I like it better. Look at this. Look at this. I like it better. I like that I rush fast upstairs. I push upstairs, and I'm already at the basement. Now, I will say I'm not paying attention to my teammates at all. L Panda for that. Very bad teammate. I'm not paying attention to my teammates at all, and you can tell. I'm just kind of doing my own thing. I believe this was in lower ranks when I'm still grinding up my ranks. So, higher ranks do not do this. Lower ranks,
I honestly feel like this doesn't matter as much, but try to not be me right now. Try to pay attention to your teammates, and I know that's so tough with so many things going on in this game, but try to notice what your teammates are doing. Like, I have 2 teammates upstairs right now trying to get downstairs. I have 1 teammate in the main entrance getting the hatch on this map, because if you guys do not know map knowledge, there is a hatch in the main entrance that you can get into the basement with. If you go to RainbowSixSiege.com, they have every single layout of every map they've ever made on there, so you can study it if you really want to get into Siege. I personally kind of just learned the maps from playing the game for so long.
Then.
Alright, enough yapping.
We'll drop the diffuser.
3v5, you can see on the screen here that at least one of my teammates died to the right here, but I, again, not paying attention at all. I'm just kind of wanting to do my own thing, which isn't the worst thing ever with the match that I'm in. But in higher ranks, you probably don't want to do that. You probably want to put enough pushing on your team. With your team, I mean.
Now I'm just in here, chat.
We're pausing right here. This enemy has made such a huge mistake. I'm Nock. I got in nice and sneaky. They could probably hear me crouching, but since I am crouching, it was very nice and quiet. And it looks like this may be Mute. So Mute made a huge mistake here, just running out in the middle of the open and then started aiming right here. Right when I paused, you could hear them stop to aim. They were running, they stopped, and they aim in the middle of the hallway. So now they're probably going to get domed from me since they don't even know I'm here. Yep, goodbye. And I'm wrong. It was actually Castle. My bad for not knowing people's fingers. My bad. But yeah, bro got absolutely wrecked for being in the middle of the open. Don't do that, chat. Don't do that. Try to be smart, especially with defending. Don't be an attacker on a defender. What I mean by that is don't rush. Castle could have just stayed on the objective. And I understand it's a 3v5. Well, now 3v4. But it's a 3v5. Why did bro push? They have the advantage, just hold down the ground. Especially, obviously he didn't even hear me, so there's no reason to push even more. He didn't even know someone was here. Wait it out, or at least try to look at cameras first instead of rushing on defense. Alright, so there's kill number 1. Castle, even if he's with one of these defenders here, he could have gave a call out that I'm in this corner, so I probably should have rotated or at least moved a little bit by now. I don't really like how I sat here this long, but I guess in the moment I thought I had a good angle, so that's why I'm holding it. Again, I'm droning it. I'm a player that loves intel, but they do have a mute. Okay, look at this. Look at this play, chat. Look at this play. I already know what's going to happen. Boom! Absolute dome on Mute, bro. Mute made a mistake for not moving after they got drone because obviously Mute knew that he was seen. He shot my drone. But intel matters. I droned it out. I knew Mute was in that corner, so I was like, alright, bet. He was also crouching while I was droning. So, I had my shot aimed at crouch level stance for headshots. Like, again, let me go back 10 seconds.
Someone, like, right there.
As you can see right there, Mute was crouching. So, since I knew Mute was crouching, I'm gonna aim at crouch level for a headshot instead of above him. Because if I'm aiming above at headshot status when they're standing, I'm gonna just completely whiff and hit the walls. So, honestly, this may be the best play I've seen from myself in a while. Because, again, I'm not a pro player. But, I like this thought process here. So, boom, Mute didn't move after he got droned out, and I'm at crouch headshot level status. When you're standing, you probably want to aim more up here in this area, I believe at least. But look at this, literally perfect on bro's forehead. Right there. Nice little burst. Love the intel. Both my drones are gone now. I could hear this defender come down a hallway from a mile away because he was running. He wasn't crouching. He was trying to push me again, and a defender trying to be an attacker. So I had the advantage there. I'm being quiet. I have the perfect angle, and I'm just better. But listen to this. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it unless you have headphones on watching this video, but try to listen to this. I can already hear him not crouching. I can already hear him running at me. Right here. He breaks the barricade. So right here, he broke the barricade. If you can't hear this, try to put headphones on if you really want to hear what I'm hearing right now. He just broke the barricade to my left. So I rush to the corner because I can hear him freaking rushing me as a defender.
Reloading.
Now you can hear him. He's pretty much at the corner now. So I would personally probably start pre-fire in this once I'm reloaded. I don't remember what I did though. Not a pre-fire and a very slow peek. Don't slow peek, chat. If you can hear them, if you can guarantee hear that they're right there, which obviously I could, don't slow peek. If he was looking at the right spot, the defenders obviously don't have comms together, so he was looking at the stairs. If they had comms together, they would have shouted out that I'm already below the stairs. But if he was aiming at the right spot, I might have been domed here because I slow peeked. Bro could have seen my body before I could even see him. Too slow of a peek here. W's. W headshot though. I missed a couple of shots, but again, I heard him, so that's probably why I won the fight. Plus him not even seeing me. That's why you sounds chat. Alright, so far I've taken out all 3 defenders from this area. I stayed in this area the whole time, so that shows that the defending team has no teamwork together, no comms together, not even typing in the PC chat saying where I am. That should have told me that these defenders here probably don't know that I'm going to push in this area. The only reason they know I'm in this area is seeing their other teammates dying right there. And again, is officially a 2v2 as well, so I have one other teammate. I think watching this, I should pay attention to what Thermite is doing, try to work as a team here. But again, in the moment, I was just thinking I'm going to solo play since that's what most of my teammates have been doing the past 2 rounds that we played. Now, again, headphones users, I could hear someone move around. Now, me personally watching right now, I cannot tell where that was from. I don't know why I can't tell where it's from, but it does sound like this area right here. So, I could see myself pre-firing through this wall just to see if someone's sitting in the corner there, looking at Thermite to my left. Now, it looks like we do have a live ping to the left as well. I'm waiting for the enemy to peek. Should I do this? I'm also aiming at crouch level again. It obviously worked, but look at me, chat. Look at me. I'm standing in the middle of the doorway. This should have not worked. Don't do what I did. If you want to hold this angle, get more towards the wall. At least protect yourself a little bit more. If this defender knew where I was, boom, easy dome, I'm in the middle of the open. And I obviously was not ready to shoot him. But again, the defender made a mistake. He ran right in the middle of the doorway and wasn't even looking over here. I think, again, I don't know what he was thinking, but I think he was too distracted by Thermite. I think he was too distracted by Thermite. Actually, looking at this now, he was very distracted by Thermite. He just eliminated Thermite, so what I'd say he was doing is he was trying to get into this corner to reload. And as he ran, I started shooting him, and he turned and looked at me, but it was too late for brother. Bad aim! I mean, just straight up bad aim. I need to figure out how to control the recoil more. I need to learn how to control myself better when the unexpected happens in this game. And that, I mean, that's tough to do. That's just how your brain functions. But practice takes time, chat.
1 op 4 remaining.
Alright, so far there is a 4K, and I feel like I started turning to left here. I feel like I started pushing here. I feel like I started to want to push to the left here because I just eliminated their defending teammate to the right. So Doc may be distracted on where his teammate died. Like, oh my gosh, is he pushing the garage? Again, I just realized these blue tarps are so loud, Chad. These blue tarps on the ground here are so loud. But I just realized I am being so loud, so that's why I started crouching. But if Doc has good headphones or just knows how to listen to the game, it's too late. Bro knows I'm pushing this hallway. Okay, I stand up for... I'd probably stand up here to get a little faster movement, just in case the Doc starts shooting me. Again, I don't know exactly where Doc is, but gut feeling, he's in this room. Now, I don't really understand why I'm just peeking at the middle of the room. I guess he could be standing there, who knows, but unfortunately, I think that was a bad peek by me, especially since I'm kind of in the middle of the open. If Doc hears me shuffle around, he could just run and pre-fire me. But look at that. Let me see if I can get the right frame. Look at that. Okay, I got the right frame. Perfect aiming. Doc didn't even shoot at me. I feel like he knew I was there. He was aiming directly at the door I was pushing. He obviously heard me. He may just not have had enough reaction time. Maybe he just couldn't see me well. Maybe his FOV is too big for him to where he sees most of the room instead of directly towards me. I like a big field of view, but I don't max it out just because that makes it harder for me to see personally. But perfect aim here. First shot hits Doc in the head. I also want to point out that the defender Doc here, he was sitting in the middle of the open. Try not to do that, chat. Again, cover. Try to use more cover, natural cover.
W clutch!
Oh, happy
W
Panda.
clutch, was that an ace?
It was an ace, Panda, it was. So overall, with my personal gameplay, I'd say a 7 out of 10. And here's why, though. I feel like my aim wasn't too horrible. There was a couple instances where I kind of got a little scattered, and, you know, that's not horrible. But 7 out of 10 because there just wasn't much teamwork there. I was kind of by myself the whole time. But again, most of my team played like that. As you can see, like, these two players here are around 600 points because they probably don't drone much. They kind of just rush in and either get eliminated right away, maybe take out one or two opponents, and then boom, they're gone for the rest of the round. That was honestly really fun seeing how I play my games and kind of giving myself reviews. Comment down below if you guys want more of this. As always, make sure to like and subscribe. It helps so freaking much, and I hope to see you in the next video.